Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and once again, we're going to play Punch Club The Dark Fist. We're just going to pick up where we left off from the last video. I think this is episode 3, so we're pretty far along. Just as a reminder, I'm playing the agility-focused character this time around. As you can see, I've got the 6, 13, 12 numbers along the top, 13 being the agility number, trying to increase that as high as I can. As far as my skill tree, let's take a look at that real quick. I've gone down Way of the Tiger, as one would do, doing the agility route. And I'm not, terribly far into it. I've got all of these other skills to access, but for the most part, we're getting there. So I don't know if we're going to beat the game in this play session or not. There might be an episode 4, we'll see. Okay, so let's just have some fun. Okay, so it looks like our stats are as high as we're going to get them for right now. Health will go up over time. I can also eat to increase my health as well. Take a look at chat real quick, make sure that's working. Hi Lucas, how are you? Raph, and Totally Not Unknown, how are you? I am on both YouTube and Twitch, so if one of you is like, well, who is he talking to? Who's this person? Well, it's because the other person's probably in the other social media site. Okay, so let's. What is our goal anyway? Let's take a look. It's part of getting old. You forget what you were doing. I think I have to. Okay. Let's take a look at our upcoming fights. Ultimate fights, I know we have to get that done at some point. We'll just go around the neighborhood, make sure we're not forgetting anything. Oh, another quest that we're doing, we have to prove ourselves to this guy named Max so we can get the power armor in order to clear out the underwater base. I guess for now we'll just concentrate on working out at the gym, improving our stats, and we'll go from there. So for those of you tuning in for the first time, this is a boxer simulator game. Like I said, this is episode 3 in this live stream series, so if you want to know how I got to this point, you may want to check out my other videos in this series. But for the most part, it's all about stat grinding. On normal difficulty modes, these stats will decay over time, but I'm playing it on easy just for the benefit of the grind. In easy mode, the stats do not decay. So it's still a bit of a grind, though. I will just warn you. If you're going to play this game, just spend a lot of time at the gym grinding these 3 skills, getting skill points, that kind of thing. I have no idea when I'm going to play more Mindustry. It's whenever I feel like it. I have no set agenda. Alright, next fight is tomorrow. I think we'll be ready by then. Alright, let's see if we can't knock him out real quick. Okay, so we've got Skip Attack, Crossroads, Cutthroat. Let's see, Unstoppable, it's a counterattack. I guess we'll take that. Alright, we'll go fast forward here. This will take forever if we don't. Again, for those of you new to this game, all of the fighting is automatic. The only thing that you can do is set your skills prior, any abilities that you've unlocked prior, and then just watch it happen. What I just did there was training. I'm going to be earning skill points so I can throw them into the set of trees here on the skill tree page. The goal of this game, there's one main goal, but there's other things. There's a whole story tree here. You start off as a nobody boxer, and you work your way up. There's a bunch of side quests along the way. As you can see here, I want to say 3/4 of the way through the game, but it's hard to gauge it. All right, let's go back home and eat. I don't know why, but I enjoy stat grinding games. I haven't figured out why that is. I guess it's for the same reason I like playing RPGs and MMOs. I mean, like, I don't play RPGs and MMOs anymore because I just don't have the time, but when I played World of Warcraft, I enjoyed just leveling up characters and getting stronger skills and becoming more powerful, and I think that's the appeal. In a game like this, it's just like you're fighting people like that gave you a hard time, and now like fast forward 3 or 4 hours, and now you're totally kicking their butt. That, you know, that kind of achievement, that kind of progression, I just rather enjoy it. Where do I keep all of my board games? They're actually behind me in a separate room. This is my man cave, and behind me in my man cave there is a room full of board games, but I can't exactly show you right now because my camera is attached to my PC. I did a video once showing them off, though. If you can find my vlog section of my YouTube channel, do a search for, do a search for my vlog playlist, and I think I covered my board games there. I don't think we're going to reach 15 by the time my food runs out here. No. The higher the number, the harder it is to level it up to the next number. Okay, so our current fight, let's go ahead and jump into that. We're fighting Lenny Moskovitz. He's got a 5/4/7 stat, 5 strength, 4 agility, 7 stamina. I'll dispatch him fairly easy. His skills are Boxer, increases the chance of all boxing abilities, like Boxing Punch, Boxing Hook, Counter Cross, Boxing Jab series to hit the target. So he's going to be using a lot of punching from the looks of it. He's got Boxing Punch, Triple Punch, Hook, Suicidal Attack, and Power Block. He also has this long timer. All positive effects work longer for you. All negative effects on your opponent also last longer. Okay. Let's go ahead and give that a go. And it looks like we're fine. I'm just beating the living daylights out of him. Oh, I got knocked down. I need to work on that stamina. I wonder if he has an ability. Your chances to block or dodge are lower, but you waste 30% less energy for any attacking moves. Interesting. So I gotta wonder if there's... I need to work on my energy. And this cutthroat ability that I'm using requires 12 energy for each hit. So I'm doing a lot of damage with this cutthroat, but I'm starting to think maybe it's too stamina intensive. I might have to pick another skill that doesn't hit as hard. Alright, so the next person is Curtis. He's got a 6/4/6. Doesn't look too powerful. No perks down here. Looks like he's more of a kickboxer. He's got the kick, he's got the low kick, he's got dodge, he's got a punch. This guy's going to be easier, I think, than the other guy. Nice. and that's it. Awesome. So we won our match. We got 150 bucks, 7 skill points. We lost 10 health, but we can easily get that back. Alright, let's go home, eat up, get some sleep, and then go train again. Again, this game is very grindy, very repetitive. So if you can't stomach that, then this game may not be for you. But again, I enjoy stuff like this. It's very casual. It's not intensive. It doesn't make me get all stressed out. I hate games with time limits. That's my biggest thing. I hate games that have hard time limits and you're limited on how to play it. I like the freedom to do what I want and to come at things how I want and on my own pace. But that's just how I prefer to play. Alright, let's go ahead and buy some frozen pizza and some meat. Okay. Guess we'll go back to the gym. At the moment, we're making enough money just from our fights that we don't need to work, which is kind of nice. That's ideal. Let's talk to him first. Sparring fight. Yeah. So, again, we're paying for a sparring fight at the gym. This just allows us to get skill points needed to unlock more skills. Round 2. He's out. Is there any other way to get money? Yes, there is. In addition to fighting and earning money that way, there's a couple of jobs in town. One's a construction site where you use up a lot of energy, but you'll get 50 bucks per bar fill. And you do get a little bit of strength and endurance from that too. Then you can deliver pizzas. You get less money for that, but it's also less intensive and it's closer to home. So you can figure out or decide how you want to... I like the construction better. It gives you more money, more bang for your buck. But it's important not to carry around too much money, though, because there are people in the world that will... If you're carrying too much money, there's a chance that you'll be intercepted walking from one place to another, and you'll have to fight to stop from being robbed. So, in the early parts of the game, you just don't want to carry around that much money. But later on in the game, when your character is all buffed out, it's nothing to worry about. Next ultimate fight is tomorrow. At the very least, I'd like to get my stamina up to 14. As you can see, different pieces of equipment offer different attributes. So this treadmill is purely stamina. This small punching bag over here is just agility. Like the bench press thing, that's like all red, I think, all strength. Squat rack, I think it's red and green, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's go back home and eat. Go back out. Yes, I've covered that game before. Embodies Space Drone Constructor. I've covered it. If you do a search on my YouTube channel, you'll find it. What is this red thing that is level 5? What red thing are you referring to? I don't see anything on my screen that's level 5. Level 6. You mean on the top? Red is strength, blue is agility, and green is stamina. And you're going to be improving these things depending on how your character wants to develop. Again, there's 3 different paths. There's the... If I go to my skill tree, there's the basic skills, which anyone can take. And then there's 3 different paths. Way of the Bear, Way of the Tiger, Way of the Turtle. Way of the Bear is for strength characters. Way of the Tiger is for agility characters. Way of the Turtle is for stamina characters. And it's important to train the right attributes because, for example, a lot of these skills in Way of the Tiger require high agility. So you don't want to train strength if a lot of your abilities are agility based. So you have to train for the right attribute based on the skills that you're taking. Again, do a search on my YouTube channel for games that I've covered before. You keep calling out games that I've covered. So, yeah, I'm not going to answer those questions anymore. Do a search on my YouTube channel and look them up. I'm not trying to be rude, but you keep asking like 4 or 5 different game names, and I've covered all of them. Just don't be lazy. Do a search. What is use of something upper at money slot? Is this, you talking about the yellow 16, Lucas? Those are skill points. You'll be using skill points to unlock these abilities. My next skill requires 23 skill points. So, yeah. As at the beginning of the game, they only cost like 3 or 4 skill points. But for every one that you take, they get more expensive. Because I've taken so many skills, my next skill is 23 skill points. So there's some diminishing returns there. Yep, I've played it before. I've beaten the game as all 3 stats. I'm just replaying it because I enjoy it. Alright, Ultimate Fight, here we come. Dewey, 484. He's got Karate Chop, Karate Kick, Backlash, and Dodge. Yeah, my attacks use way too much energy. That's a problem. I mean, they hit hard when they connect, but I'm using way too much energy. How do you get skill points? You just win matches. And you can also train in the gym. Doing those sparring matches with Silver will get you skill points. Also, winning these matches and doing things around town quests, they'll get you skill points as well. $150, 7 skill points. I'll take it. Alright, so now we have enough for another skill. Let's go to Way of the Tiger. Let's see if we can find an attack that isn't as intensive. This Karate Kick, for example, it's 11 damage, and it only uses 7 energy, as opposed to... I have, what, Cutthroat right now? Yeah. So, I'll be doing less damage, but I won't be using as much energy either, so... I guess flip kick. We'll take that. I also need to take... I need to go around the bottom here. There's roundhouse kick. This one doesn't look bad either. Deals lots of damage and lowers opponent's block chance by 30%. That's kind of nice. There's also this agility focus. I want to take that at some point so I can unlock another skill. Slave of the Wind means that I can't grow my stamina or strength above 9, but I can start taking some of these more advanced things like Ninjutsu Fan and Cobra Strike, which seems kind of cool. Although it seems like it uses a ton of energy, so it may not even be worth doing that. Mimic Techniques, now that sounds cool. You deal the opponent's damage back to him at the beginning of the attack phase. Alright, let's go ahead and take Flip Kick, and let's see if that helps my consumption at all. If you lose a fight, do you lose money? No. I don't believe so. You do take health damage, though. And the amount of health that you have, you know, you want to have this at full when going into a fight, otherwise you won't start the fight with, you know, maximum health. And sometimes you might get injured, too, and injured will reduce... It'll give you a debuff, being injured. So you want to avoid that whenever possible. Because I'm losing a lot of energy, I'm going to try and focus on stamina too. In addition to agility, I'm going to want a lot of stamina. Oh, man. What I find weird is that some of these objects don't have sound effects, like the treadmill and the jumping rope. I was expecting some kind of whooshing sound or something. I think we need a grocery run here. Getting low on food. Okay, next fight is tomorrow, so I don't think I want to go to the gym yet. I'll wait until we actually complete that fight. I guess what I could do is I could work out at home. There's a little mat in my garage. Just real quick. Yeah, you can go to the gym. That's where you can primarily practice. You can also buy equipment for your house, but I generally have never of a need to do that. Because the equipment is very expensive, and then at some point in the game, you get your own place, like an upgrade to your house, and it's all free, so yeah. Lenny Moskovitz, I think we fought him before. Let's go ahead and change out our one ability for that karate kick, flip kick. I think we're doing a little bit better. We're not using as much stamina attacking, so that's good. All right, next guy, Ray Mascario, 285. So high agility there. Looks like he's got some kicks of his own. Karate kick, karate high kick. Need to work on my dodging for sure. $150, 7 skill points. Awesome. So as you may notice, most of your time in this game is going to be spent in the gym. I mean, again, it's a resource bar grinding game, so that's to be expected. Some people may find this boring, but again, I rather enjoy it. What other game are you talking about? There are other characters? You mean to be... You only have the one character. Like, if you were to start a new game right now, you're the same person every time. So it's not like you can choose between, like, a male or female character. You can't customize them or anything like that. It's just... Yep, same character. Where you can customize them is what skill tree you decide to focus on. Yeah, no problem. The carpet in your house, definitely not efficient at all. And each of these Each of these stations, these pieces of equipment, there's diminishing returns, meaning that the more you use it, the less points you get for that attribute. You have to wait a little bit, and then you'll be able to get full benefit from it again at some point in the future. So you have to work out at one machine for a little bit, go to another one, go to another one, go to another one, and if you keep doing that, you'll get the full benefit. But if you keep working on the same machine, you're just not going to get as much out of it. And that's true in real life, too. I mean, you just can't, use the same gym machine. If you kept using, like, leg press or something for hours, like, your legs you wouldn't be able to walk out of the gym. You know what I mean? So. Alright, so I've got 2 days. So I think I can work out one more time before the next one here. See, as of right now, this jump rope that I'm doing, I'm only getting half circles out of it. So I need to move on to a different piece of equipment. When you see full circles like that, that means you're getting the full benefit from that machine. If I were to stay on this machine for too long, those full circles become like quarter circles, half circles, whatever. And that's bad. Yeah, see, now I'm, just not, yeah. Gotta change it. Alright, next fight is today. Let's just finish up this real quick. It costs $10 to come into this room, so you want to make the most out of it while you can. Alright, next fight. Ray Masker. We've fought him before. 1-11-6 is his skills this time. Let's see how well that goes. The sparring fight allows you to generate skill points. Wow, this guy is just dodging everything here. He has no power whatsoever, but yeah, he's got a strength of 1, so when he lands hits, they're not going to be all that effective. Pinky 746. Let's see how well this goes. Nice. Wow. We destroyed him. $150, 7 skill points. Okay. Hi, Squirtle. How are you? We paid $20 to do this, but like I said, 3 skill points, 3 skill points. In the beginning, you know, I think it's not that important because you can get a lot of skill points just from fighting. But as these skills become more and more expensive, you need every little skill point that you can get. So, all right. Actually, you know what? Let's take this skill first. I've got 26 skill points. The next one is 24. Let's go with what's Penetrating Strike. If active, your strikes are able to ignore 40% of the target's stamina-based protection. That could be useful. Let's go... There's also Rain of Strikes. We've got Crossroads already. So I'm tempted to go... What's Cool-Headed? If any of your strikes are blocked by your opponent, your other strikes will cost 25% less energy. Might be something to think about. These are like free talents. You don't have to assign them to a particular skill slot. These are just things that your character gets and has permanently, which is kind of nice. Rice Eater, you gain 15% more agility from training. Kick Dropper, all damage you deal with leg-based strikes increases. I think I'm going to want that one. So let's take Wind Flow Dodge. Even though I'm not going to use it, I need to unlock this Do Not Fall Down 2, and then Rice Eater 2, then Kick Dropper. And then I think we'll be in good shape there. So we'll take that. So slowly but surely, we're making our way from left to right here. We're going to bypass a couple of things in the meantime, but we'll get there. The other tools in the gym will give me strength, and I'm trying to avoid that. The reason I don't want my strength to be too high is because the higher your strength, the more energy consumption that you use during a fight. So, all of my skills might hit harder, or my attacks hit harder, but they also use more energy. And as an agility-based character, I'm trying to save as much energy as possible. So, having some strength is important. But when you're doing an agility-based build, you want to stay away from too much strength, because then you won't be able to dodge and all that other stuff. If you're all buff and stuff, you can't move. You know what I mean? So. Alright, we have... Next fight is tomorrow. I think we can get one more trading session in. Again, I know this is repetitive and boring. I apologize, but... That's the name of this game. Stat grinding. That's what it is. It's oddly satisfying, like I said. All right, let's see if we can't get the stamina to 16 before this session is over. May not make it. Is this game hard? Not on the easy difficulty setting. On the normal difficulty setting, the stats decay over time, so in a way it's hard because you have to keep fighting to keep these numbers up. And that's just annoying to me. Yeah, it depends on what kind of gamer you are. A lot of people like this kind of thing. This game's pretty successful, I think. Curtis, 5 strength, 5 agility, 11 stamina. I think we can take him, hopefully. Oh yeah, we're fine. I like Minecraft as well, it's pretty fun. Not any good at it, but I enjoy it. Mr. Blacksuit? What kind of name is Mr. Blacksuit? Whoever he is, I just knocked him out. $150, 7 skill points. Okay, so it looks like I'm now in the red area, so I'm going to be fighting tougher opponents. I think once I get past that point, I'll be able to move on. I wonder if I'm supposed to do anything else. Let's just travel. Let's talk to Dawn here. I want to participate in the big fight. I don't have a card yet. Too bad. You'll need to get the card before you can attend. Okay, so I can't do that. So I guess I have to keep doing that until I get it. Yeah, there's a little bit of strategy in this. Just a little bit. On how you put your skills together, but other than that, it's just more of a grind fest. That's right, Miss Timo. That's what accountants do. They take up all that rage from crunching numbers and apply it to boxing. Yeah, I won't be doing that Bigfoot game, no. Not interested. How are you doing, Miss Timo? What can I do in the meantime? Anything good? I don't think there's any other quests to do. Let's take a look at my story. Looks like I got most of it. Oh, apparently you have to talk to Mick to get your pro card. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll give it a shot. 2 days' time? Well, I guess we should train up again. This is gonna be nasty. Let's do... We've got a lot of agility. I'm thinking more stamina, just to keep ourselves on our feet, keep the energy flowing. Might be a good idea. Yeah, I know that Heroes of the Storm event's going away soon, Mr. The only thing that I have left to do is get 400,000 in heals or something on winning team matches. It's very slow going. Healing is not the most fun when you're playing with bots. Because you never know if you're going to win either, because your bots are stupid. Yeah, the heal one? Yeah, that's the worst. It's hard to get 400,000. I mean, I think like 100,000 would be more manageable. But I've played 3 games so far with bots and I'm only halfway done. It's just a grind. It's worse than this, I think. Come on. Okay, got our 17 stamina. Alright, let's go to this fight then. Alright, Bob Bull. He's got... What is this? Neither you nor your opponent can rest during combat. Both of you regenerate less energy. Alright, I think we'll be alright, though. If I can knock out his energy before he knocks mine out, I'll be in good shape. Oh, yeah. He's tough, I'll give him that. I mean, he's getting back up after knocking him down, what, 3 or 4 times? But I got him $200 and 10 skill points. I'll take it. And we got a new skill that we can take. let's go with... I want this kick dropper so I can do more damage without having to increase my stamina, which means I need to take this do not fall down too, which I guess is fine. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that Founder's Fortune... I don't remember if I got a Steam key or not. I'm pretty sure I did. There's so many games out now, it's hard to keep track of them all. I have at least 5 different... Like, there's Cubifactorium. There's so many different... is it Stone Hearth-like games. I keep wanting to call it Hearthstone, but I know that's the Blizzard card game. I hate that they use Stonehearth and Hearthstone interchangeably like that. Alright, so one more day and we'll be in the playoffs. Let's go home and eat up. We'll prepare. I'm not too fond of the Warhammer games, honestly. Like, I'm not that invested in the lore to care. The only ones that I really like, there's Vermintide, which is the Left 4 Dead-like one. And I enjoy the 40k Dawn of War games where it's a squad-based one. I like that because you're leveling your squad as you play. Now that's fun. I enjoy that. Draxon is our first opponent. He's got 2, 14, and 5. This is going to get nasty. High agility characters all around. I'm hoping that his low strength will carry me through this. Oh yeah, we're fine. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I'm guessing the next playoff is in 3 days. So I guess we can continue working out. Yeah, the Civ game wasn't bad, the Warhammer Civ game. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it, truthfully. I mean, it's like, okay. It's just that I have so many other 4X games that do it better than Warhammer did. Like, there's I've got Stellaris, I've got Galactic Civilizations, I've got so many other 4X games that I could play. So it's like, it's hard to really get into any one, because they're time sinks. Do I still play Satisfactory? I do. I just haven't played it lately. I do plan to come back to it at some point. It's just I don't have time to play a whole lot of different games. I work full-time outside of this, so... When I do get to play a game or cover games, it's 1 or 2 games a night maybe, for maybe half an hour. It's not a whole lot of time. Weekends are a bit easier, but... Especially with a day like today where it's like a gazillion degrees outside, so I have no intention of leaving the house anytime soon. Alright, see ya, Lucas. Yeah, I can imagine, I can see that with Gladius. I mean, I think the maps are smaller, there's not as many factions, I don't think, as a typical Civ game, so, yeah. I can see why it's more appealing. Like you said, it doesn't take as long to work through it. Yeah. What stinks is that, I mean, I wish my PC games from way back when worked, because, like, there's a ton of games I want to play that I can't play. You know what I mean? Like, there's Star Trek The Next Generation of Final Unity, which was like a Star Trek The Next Generation adventure game. It was awesome, but I can't get it to load. I mean, I need a DOS box. No, no. There was, not DOS box, it was a boot disk. That's it. It was called a boot disk. It was on Windows 3.1, and it was a 3.5 floppy that you had to insert into your computer, then restart the machine, and then the computer would reboot. Or instead of booting to Windows, it would boot into this DOS mode to where you could run the game. That's how old the game is, and I just wish I could play these games again. And that's the problem, like you said, like, we buy these games, then we don't have time for them, and then we get to a point where we're ready to play them, and then they no longer work on our computer because they're too old. So it stinks. It really does. So many games, so little time. Captain Boyle? Okay. 314. This is going to be tough. He's got a lot of agility. I'm hoping that his low strength means that he won't be hitting me as hard. We'll find out. Yeah, okay, good. Oh, that's good. Glad you are able to run games that are fairly older. GOG is pretty good for that. Next fight is tomorrow. Okay, well, it's almost the end of the day. Let's just pass some time. I like that poster in the background, Sport, instead of Blood Sport. And Stony. It's a play on Rocky there. Alright, let's try this. Manny. 10-6-10. Long timer and die hard. If you get knocked out, there is a chance for you to regain 30% of your energy pool after getting up. Well, let's see how this goes. Alright, his hits are fairly good, but he's running out of stamina real quick. That's good. Or energy, I should say. If I can keep draining him of his energy, then we'll be in good shape. Nice. Oh, yeah. Next match, the final fight is in 3 days. Alright, let's go to work. See if we can get this stamina up to 18 and our agility up to 19. Alright, that's one. I don't think I've ever increased my stats above 20 in this game. That's something I'd be interested to try one day. Like, if I want to see how high I can actually get these stats to go. Like, I can imagine if I have 50, 50, 50 across the board, I just want to know how much pain I can bring to these NPCs. I just don't have the time to do that. I can imagine each number, each increase would take quite a while. Alright, we'll get a little bit more practice time in, and then I think... Yeah, our ultimate fight is tomorrow, and our playoff is the day after. So we'll get... Let's see if we can get our agility up to 19. We'll try. Increases your accuracy and chance to avoid enemy attacks. So we definitely want that. Any form of dodge ability is good as an agility character. In fact, there's a few skills that I can take that actually reflect damage back to the opponent on a successful dodge, which is kind of nice. Hi, Bisher, how are you? Alright, I think we are ready to give this a go. Green Jacket. 12 strength, 6 agility, 8 stamina. I think we'll be okay. I mean, he's going to hit like a ton of bricks, but I'm hoping that my dodge will serve me well here. Oh, yeah. Wow, he's losing. His energy is already at 0. That was quick. Nice. $200 and 10 skill points. Do I have any games that in the near future that I'm looking forward to? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let me take a look at my embargo list. I've got Biotope coming up on 7/23, which is like an aquarium simulator, I guess. So that I like aquarium stuff. So I mean that should be interesting to try. Whether or not it's going to be any good is a different story. I'm looking through my list. I don't see anything off the top of my head, but then again, there is an Axis and Allies digital coming out on Steam. I saw that there was an Axis and Allies based off of the original board game, so that looks cool. As a kid, I never really got into it and followed all the rules correctly, but I like Risk-style games that are strategic and not just all dice rolling. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I had the board game as a kid, but I never played it correctly. Like, I didn't know, I had no one to play it with. So, and you know, no, was it 6 or 7 year old me, 8-year-old me, whatever my age was at the time, didn't know how to read directions properly. So, most of my time was just spent taking the little miniatures and pretending to have my own little wars and stuff. Like, that was the extent of my Axis and allies. All right, final playoff. Bill Wilson, 12-7-9. Let's hope that we can take him out. Oh my gosh. That's good for us. He's whiffing big time. We have that counterattack skill. If active, any dodged attack will deal 40% of attacker's potential damage to himself. So every time he swings and misses, there's a 40% chance that I reflect it back onto him. Yeah, he's out. Dun, da, da, da. You've won the league rewards, 20 skill points and $200. It's time to praise our new champion. No time for praising, I still have to look for the medallion. I really want the medallion back. Alright, so now I gotta talk to the Dawn, I think. Yeah. I have no idea if there is gonna be a Punch Club 2 or not. That'd be cool if there was. And I have no idea how long I'm going to stream. It's however long I feel like it. As I keep saying repeatedly. I have no agenda. Usually it's my stream averages are between a half an hour to 2 hours. So within that time frame. I'm ready to go. Very well, go to the gym and prepare yourself. Unfortunately, you've broken your leg on your way. You had to buy a crutch, so working out on legs is less productive. I heard you have a big fight and can't attend with that leg. Arg, I must be there. My destiny depends on it. I could fight for you. I do well, you know. So tomorrow, fella, I'll be there for you. Oh, no. Ivan Geef was unstoppable. There was no chance for Roy. I let you down. This is an homage to Rocky IV, no doubt, with the Russian. Roy is dead, and Ivan Geef took something. You must get the medallion back. You have to fly to Russia and fight him. I have an old friend living there. He'll help you. Cue the Survivor music. I've been waiting for you forever. You really took your time. It's a miracle that I've managed to reach your hut. It's not so hard to find. Mick told me that you were here to beat Ivan Geef. I have no idea how you're going to do that. I must beat him and reclaim my father's medallion. Actually, your father didn't own the medallion. He just had to protect it, and he was too weak because of you and your brother. What are you talking about? I've already told you too much. You need to prove that you are ready to wear the medallion. And then I'll tell you the truth, all of it. You can train outside. Food and rest are waiting for you in here. When you're ready, come to me to ask about... Yes, let's just fight now. Oh, I'm ready. Your first opponent is a friend of mine. Actually, he's not even a fighter. He's a poet. Alex Treaty. Okay. Should be easy. We'll see. I think we got him. 7 skill points. I'll take it. That was a good fight. It deserves to live on in verse. Can we fight again? Your opponent will be ready in a couple of days. So now we're forced, I guess, to just work out. So what's this one do? Okay. I'll take the agility and stamina. So I guess that's your jump rope. Alright, so that's red and green. I don't think we want red, though, so let's move on to this one. Okay, so this is the equivalent of the punching bag. Can't beat up on the snowman. I guess that's supposed to be the rubber tire exercise. Alright, let's go back in. Let's see what we got in here. Borscht and Porosky, whatever that is. Porosky. This one, yep, take that. I'm guessing the food is made for us automatically, which is nice. Guess we'll sleep for a little bit. Alright, skill points. Let's take something. Kick dropper. All damage you deal with leg-based strikes increases. So we have flip kick, so I think we want to take that. So we're going to unlock that one. And that'll give us the ability to take agility focus next time, which allows us to add an extra skill. Okay. So let's just keep on going. Can we fight? Hi, Kobian. How are you? I don't know if you missed a whole lot. It's very repetitive, so not really. Your opponent will be ready soon. Alright, so I have to train for a little bit more. There's an AK-47 there in the corner. Typical. Dun 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 dun. I so want to put on Eye of the Tiger and just the Rocky theme. Just, it's all copyright, so I can't. But I'm just saying, I just wish I had it. The Rocky movies were so good. As a kid, I only watched them for the fights at the end. But now that I'm an adult, I actually watch them all the way through, and I'm like, wow, this is, you know, sad. Wow, there's a lot of food available. Alright, let's try it now. Alright, who's the next? A friend of mine. He's not a fighter, he's a philosopher. 2-13-7, Bradishka. We'll see how it goes. Dodging a lot of attacks, but we're hitting them pretty good. Oh yeah, we're fine. One more hit ought to do it. Bam. 7 skill points. I'll take it. You've earned my respect. Now can you tell me everything you know about my father? Yes, I can. Here's what you need to know about your father. He was a wise man, but he loved you and your brother too much. I think this love cost him his life. Alright, so unavoidable cutscene here. So basically, these people were in charge of protecting this medallion. My father was one of those people. My father thought it would be a good idea to use it. Okay. He's decided to split the medallion into 2 halves. He gave us each 1 half. Interesting. It was an awful idea. You can't give a powerful medallion to children. We don't even know if the split medallion will work. We have to take the medallion from you. Over my dead body. When my sons grow up, they will be true heroes. John was accused of killing your father. The police found his fingerprints on the gun. But I am sure he is innocent. Mick took the medallion. I decided to leave the punch club. I moved to the far side of the world. Maybe my father had enemies. Maybe someone wanted to take the medallion. He had no enemies, and I am sure no one knows about the medallion outside the punch club. I hope my story helps you find the killer of your father. But you still need to beat Ivan Geef. I heard that he is as strong as a bear. So the last test for you should be to fight a fight with a real bear. If you're victorious, then you have a chance against Ivan Gief. Well, let's fight him. Your opponent will be ready in a couple of days. Of course he will. All right, well, let's go back out and train. I still have a broken leg. How am I winning these fights with a broken leg? It's with an agility character. I mean, I can see if I was, strong as a moose or something and just punched people to death. But I'm an agility character. I'm supposed to move quick. I can't do that with a broken leg. Oh well, video games. It'd be cool if this sled, you could interact with this. That was one of Rocky's exercises in the movies, was pulling a sled. Yeah, my strength is supposed to be low. As an agility character, you do not want to have high strength. High strength means stronger attacks, but also you use more energy to attack in general. So you don't want that. You want your attacks to be low energy costing, so that you can continue dodging and using your opponent's attacks against them. I'm just going to sleep the day away. That'll make it go by more quickly. I see that AK-47 in the corner, though. Alright, let's see if he'll fight me now. Okay, if you think you are ready. Alright, see ya, Mr. Have a good one. Teddy the Bear, 13 strength, 8 agility. So this is going to be nasty. Alright, let's see if we can beat up an actual bear. It's got to be someone in a suit, though. Oh, yeah, we're kicking its... Yeah, we're fine. Poor Teddy. You dealt with that small bear. He was huge and scary. You should have seen my ex-wife, ha ha ha. Seriously though, your next fight will be against Ivan Gief. Make sure that you are ready. I am ready. Oh, I hate doing the laundry. So I got used to only having one piece of cloth. I see, you are a real hero. I should have a drink. So I have to wait a couple of days. Alright, let's train up. Let's see if we can get to 20 agility before we do this. Well, we're up to 20 agility. That's a good sign. Alright. Let's see if this guy is ready yet. Opponent will be ready soon. Alright, let's sleep some of this off. At least my broken leg is gone. If only in real life could you heal a broken leg in 4 days. He will be ready soon. Oh, come on. I'm so ready to fight now. There's a polar bear chasing a guy in the background. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure I'll win, Squirtle. Pretty sure. My stats are pretty darn high. Oh. A little bit more stamina. Let's get to that. Let's get to 19 real quick. Come on. 19. There you go. All right. Hi, Dementito, is it? How are you? Alright, Ivan Geef, here we go. 13 strength, 9 agility, 10 stamina. He's got Shining Knight. You receive less damage the more stamina you have. If you get knocked out, there is a chance for you to regain 30% of your energy pool after you get up. And if you have less than 25% of energy, all your skills weigh 70... Oh, so he's got a lot of energy going on here. So this is going to get really nasty. As long as he doesn't hit me too much, I think I'll... Ooh. Dodge those attacks. Oh no. I'm running out of energy. Oh man. Okay. Well, we're doing okay. I mean, we've dealt him a serious blow to his HP, but my stamina keeps running out. My health, or my energy rather. Come on. You gotta knock him out before I get too tired. Oh, woohoo! Alright, barely. 10 skill points. Awesome. You did it. Your father would be proud of you. I definitely am. You've beaten Ivan Geef and got the medallion back. What are you going to do now? Now I have to go back home. I must find the killer of my father. Hi, Levi. How are you? My congratulations. I've already read about your win in the newspaper. It wasn't easy. I managed to succeed only because of Ivan's help. Now you have the medallion, and what's more important, you've proven yourself worthy of it. I've also learned more about the medallion's power. This is clearly just one half of the medallion. Therefore, the other half must be somewhere, and I bet when I find it, it'll lead me one stop closer to my killer's father. Or father's killer, I should say. Oh, by the way, I've got great news. While you were in Russia, I managed to track down your brother. He lives in a warehouse across the river. You may recognize him by his black mask. Oh my gosh, my brother. I'll get over there right away. Alright, well, let's take this skill real quick. What are we going to take? Let's take agility focus so that we've got an extra skill that we can assign to our loadout. And let's head on over to the warehouse. Hello, brother. Yeah, so you finally realized, huh? Well, know this. I hate you with everything I can muster. You're the reason Father is dead. If you had been faster that night, we could have escaped and Father would still be alive. We were kids. Father chose to sacrifice his life for us. And now we should work together to find his killer. No, I'll do it myself. I know exactly where to find the killer. I'll become the ultimate league champion and will be invited to the Mystery Island. I'll get my invitation too. See you on the island. If you're really going to try, Mick should be able to help you get that invitation. I know who killed my father. I need to get myself invited to the island championship. Oh, you mean the man in black? Every 4 years, he gathers the best fighters from all over the world on his island. They fight for each other to determine who's the best. However, to this day, the man in black has held the champion title for himself, so I have to be an official world champion to get this invitation. You have a professional card. Nothing's keeping you from starting your professional career. But there's one problem. You'll have a hard time in a world of serious fighting if you don't have a manager. Your fame is very important, you know. If you're not popular, nobody will want to fight you. Of course, manager will not win your fights, but he can help you with your popularity. I have someone in mind. His name is Ding Kong. He's looking for a fresh star right now. I'll organize a meeting. Remember, you can't be a champion without his help. Roger that. So now I have to get a manager. I'm okay, thanks, Levi. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Tin. Do you have other job? I do have other job, yes. Where is this king at? Mansion, maybe. Let's check him out. Welcome, Mick told me about you. Come closer. I'm Ding Kong. I'm the guy who makes champions out of weaklings like you. Now show me your biceps. I'm not impressed, but hey, I like a challenge. I've seen records of your fights, and my friends from Russia put in a good word for you. That's good. People love stories of wasters rising to the top. Your articulation is poor. It's best if you keep silent. Sign here, here, and here, and let's get this show on the road. You will live here. I've got a gym in the basement. You can also bring your girlfriend. All inclusive. You can write, right? I can. So sign it then. Contract signed. My chef will make meals for you. Not free, of course. I'll charge you daily. I owe you in advance. Wow, I have 756 bucks in my inventory now. That's awesome. Okay, so let's talk to Adrian about moving. Let's go to Roy's house. Hey, Adrian, I'm back. Hey, yo. I've taken revenge for Roy. He loved you so much. You meant so much to him. Do you want to come live with me? Of course I will. You make me so happy. Well, that's nice. Okay, so I'm guessing she's going to move in. So my house is no longer available, but I can now go to the mansion and start working out there. All right, so we need to start... There she is. Did you see the Raiden costume in Mick's office? I didn't see it, no. Okay, so shoot a movie, earn money and fame. Okay. Throw a party. Okay, so I've got... Okay, available actions, shoot a movie. I guess it's just... Oh, okay, so it's just a fight sequence. Alright, I've got another skill that I can include here. Let me see what I might want. Actually, let's take Rain of Strikes. If active, your opponent's blocking is 25% less effective. Anything else I might want to take? No? Okay. I'm beating up on aliens. This game is on PC and mobile, I believe. Endurance fight. Do you want to continue fighting or take your prize and leave? Let's continue. Our next tier is $200, 10 points, and 50 fame. So yeah, we'll go as far as we can. But the thing is, it doesn't look like we regenerate any health or anything like that. So if I see that we're having a difficult time, I'm going to have to stop. So far, so good, though. We'll continue. I want that $1,500 there. That looks really good. Alien 3, 899. All right, fight number 4, 300, if I make it, $300, 15 skill points, 200 fame. 5, 10, 12. This is going to get nasty. Those high agility characters are really nasty. Just because they dodge a lot, they make you waste your energy. That's the character that I am, so... Looks like we're doing okay. You know what? Let's go for fight number 5. Let's see if we can do it. 2-10-7. All right. One more. Can we? 12, 9, 11. I've got 9, 20, 12, or 18 rather, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, man. That's a beatdown. Okay, so we got all of them. We'll take the prize. 1,500 bucks, 25 skill points, and 350 fame. Nice. Let's... I don't think we need to eat, though. We can throw a party for 500 bucks. We can make some more money by spending fame. Your fame needed to organize the next fight. I've got enough. I can increase daily income by spending stuff here. I can increase fame income or money income. Let's just... I'm kind of wanting to invest in that, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll increase fame income. Boost money income and daily income. Okay. So that means we're going to have to do another fight, probably, to increase these stats more. But in the meantime, I guess we need to heal up. Our health is at 43%. So here's all the stuff that was in the gym, plus some. We've got this cool thing on the back. That's... Yeah, look at me go. Wow, this income here is just slowing down to a crawl. Now that I'm in the 20s with my attributes, it's taken forever. Alright, see you, Squirtle. Alright, let's eat something. Let's see what the chef has to offer in the fridge. Turkey. Okay, take some turkey. Caviar, ugh. So basically that gives you health. I guess that's good. Coffee gives me energy. All right. Let's check with Dawn and see if there's something else we can do. Can't shoot a movie yet. I can spend money to earn fame. I guess we'll do that. Too tired. Is this game on Steam? Yes, it is. Alright, so we got our fame points back. We can do another movie if we want. Let's... Even the advertisements, that's from the Rocky movies as well. In the Rocky movies, Sylvester Stallone as Rocky had to do like this caveman get-up in a cage. I love the references. It's so good. Alright, let's eat something real quick. Alright, and I guess we'll do that. Oh, now we're doing pirates. Okay, no more aliens this time. Keep going. Pirate 3. Pirate 4, tons of agility, no strength, though. Wow, first round, knockout. These guys are slightly harder than the aliens. Alright, one more to go if we can manage it. Pirate 6. 12, 12, 14. Oh my. We gotta knock him out. I don't want to lose everything. Nice. Alright. Aha, alright. So, we completed this, 1,500 bucks, 25 skill points, 400 fame. Take the prize. Awesome. Alright, we need to heal again. I guess we can train to do that. We can also eat caviar, I think. That'll help with that. Health just goes up over time. With 55 skill points, we can also take another skill, maybe even 2. Well, I think the pirates were more difficult, honestly. They hit me for a lot harder, took my health down more. Okay, 21 agility. I guess we'll rest for a little bit, then eat. Yeah, let's go with the caviar. Get some health back. Okay. Energy, I think we're okay there. Skill points, let's take a look. Way of the Tiger, that's what we're doing. Cool-headed, if your opponent's strikes are blocked by the opponent, your other strikes will cost 25% less energy. That could be useful, I think. I kind of like this. If active, your strikes are able to ignore up to 40% of your target stamina-based protection. I kind of like that better than the whole blocking, because not everyone uses block. So I may want to take that, and then this cool-headed ability. Roundhouse Kick is really energy intensive. Rice Eater 3 gain more agility from training. Alright, I guess we'll do that. Let's take Penetrating Strike. Now, Sharp Sting, what is this now? If active, your opponent's blocking is 40% less effective. Alright, let's take Cool-Headed. And we'll switch to this Penetrating Strike on our next battle. Okay, let's fight Modern Mike. 11, 14, 12. Let's get rid of this Rain of Strikes. Switch it out with Penetrating Strike. See how well we do. Well, he's giving me a run for my money, that's for sure. Alright, if I can keep... Nice. That's one. $1,000. Okay. Who's next? I have to fight Mighty Bruce. I guess we'll just... I've got the money. I'm tempted just to throw some rewards here. Or throw a party, rather. We've got all these rewards. Alright, let's do that. So I guess the ultimate fights are on hold until I finish this event. Interesting. Alright, let's do Turkey. I need 150 more. So I guess we'll just throw another party. That's one thing I don't recall Rocky ever doing. Disco ball parties. Alright, Mighty Bruce. 317.8. This is good. So he's got low strength, but he's going to be quick. Obviously a reference to Bruce Lee here, but... Nice. Hi, Brandon. How are you? $1,500. I'll take it. All right, who's next? Rio. Okay, so I guess we'll throw 2 parties. At this point, I don't know if I even need any more training. I mean, I've got this 21 agility. I mean, I think that's pretty darn good. I'm not saying I couldn't use more, but still. Chuck Norris, I don't know if he's in the game or not. He might be. I mean, if the Bruce Lee lookalike is in the game, then it stands to reason that Chuck Norris might be here too. Yep, I'm aware. I just don't know if I really need to at this point in time. I mean, Adrian, I'm not really training, so I really don't need to worry about that. 20 agility? Wow. Okay, so he's got low strength. I'm hoping that that works in my favor here. We'll find out. Looks like we're doing okay. I mean, I'm taking a lot of counterattack damage, but other than that, as long as I connect every now and again. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, round 2, done. $2,000. Thank you so much. Let's go back to sleep. Next fight is Kin. I'm guessing that's like Ryu from Street Fighter. The last match might have been Ken. Alright, so I guess we got to throw at 600 that I need, so I'm guessing that's a total of 3 parties. I mean, I've got the money, so it's kind of weird. I mean, all of my title bouts I've been prepping by doing parties. That's just silly. Very energy intensive, though. Holy cow. I wonder if Adrian's going to change clothes anytime soon. I mean, she's been throughout this entire game, she's had the same clothes on. My boxer is no better. Just saying. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, I don't know when the next one's going to be. It's whenever I feel like it. Ten more fame is all I need, really. All right, let's just do. We'll do the first 2 fights. All right, ninjas this time. Okay. All right, 1 down. Yeah, once we get to fight 2, we'll stop there. Take the little bit of fame to fight the last guy. All right. Yep. Let's take that. And let's heal up a little bit. Let's see if we can eat some more caviar. All right, let's fight. Oh, we needed more than that. Oh, my bad. 1740, 18. Okay. So 60 more then. All right, so can we fight again? No, I have to wait. All right, I guess we will throw a party then. Fine. 14, 12, 19. Wow, I'm losing energy very quickly here. This is not good. Oh, I might lose this. Alright. Wow, that was a nice hit. My character is mad. Oh, beautiful. 3,000 bucks. All right, who's next? See ya, Kogan. Hulk Hogan. Reference to Hulk Hogan. I need a ton of fame. Okay, so I need 700 fame? Man. One more ought to do it. All right, Hulk Hogan. He's huge. And as a funny aside, Hulk Hogan did fight Rocky Balboa in one of the movies. I don't remember which one it was. It might have been Rocky 3? Before the Mr. T bout? Something like that? I'm not sure. Might have been Rocky 4. It was either 3 or 4. Ow! That hurt. Alright, Hulk Hogan is down. 5,000 bucks. You are now the official world champion. Success, we've got to celebrate. Now I need to visit old Mick. Congratulations, we only need to wait for the invitation. I am prepared to fight the man in black. You've come so far. It's a little sad that I cannot be with my family for this important moment. At least I can visit the house where I spent my childhood. You've proven yourself a great warrior. Are you ready for the final challenge? I bring you the invitation. I accept your invitation. Welcome to my island. You're here to prove who is the best fighter. There can only be one. And it will be me. I'm ready to prove you wrong. Then let the fight begin. Alright, so now I have to fight my brother. Hopefully I'll be able to handle him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I got this. Bam. Oh, bam. Good. Sorry, dude. Sorry, bro. You're going down. I don't think I got hit once. Oh, man. Nice. You're exactly as I imagined, a true champion. All of this doesn't matter. You killed our father, and now it's time for revenge. Revenge? First, let me tell you a story. There were two little brothers. Their father loved them very much. This we know. He gave them 2 parts of a mighty medallion. They started to work differently. One of them was becoming corrupted, but nobody noticed it. At first, the 2 brothers were equally powerful. Time passed. One brother was becoming much stronger than the other one. He started to lose all kindness in his heart. The same night he lost the last bit of his humanity. He killed his brother and took the other part of the medallion. He had the entire city to his feet. What? And he destroyed it. His father and his father's friends stood together to stop him. After a furious fight, they won. But he lost everything. His sons, his friends, and his city. He only had the medallion. He decided to destroy it in order to fix everything. I know that you'll never listen to me. Death is the only choice you have. So he shot himself? I am your father. Yep, I figured. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, I know there's more to it. Let's go back to... There's that one quest that I haven't done yet. So, it looks like I beat the game here. Too bad there's not more than this. But let me go to... Uh-oh. Is it going to let me? Yeah, my mouse cursor is stuck in the thinking position. Let's go back to the menu again. Alright, it's not going to let me do it. Yeah, there was a Dark Fist. There was a couple of story arcs that I didn't get to, obviously. And the game is not going to let me do it because it's stuck. But the story arc that I wanted to show you, there was that one underground base where I had to avenge my cat, Fluffy. I guess what I can do is, if you're going to buy the game, I don't want to spoil that. So maybe I'll give you a reason to buy the game. Just play the game and find out what happens to Fluffy when it's all said and done. But I think, because I don't want to do an episode 4 just for that one little event. That just seems kind of silly. Alright, well, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.